Good morning, everyone. My name is Kent, and I'm talking to you from the top of one of my favorite places in the world, the top of a mountain anywhere in the world, a mountain, but this one in Utah. And I thank you so much for listening to me. I have a message that I'm trying to get out to every human being on planet Earth. And I know that sounds kind of bold, but it's a very important message. It's the most important thing that every human being needs to hear and consider adopting. For those who don't know me, I've been in the fitness industry almost 35 years. I've been the spa director at two world-class spas, Canyon Ranch and Calavie. I've been the fitness director at an amazing studio in Aspen, Colorado called the Aspen Club. I've had my own personal training studios, one in Aspen, one in Solana Beach, California, and now in Park City, Utah. So over those 35 years in my quest to help my clients and help my fellow human be healthier, I've discovered a lot of very important information. I've also been around this planet almost 60 times. I've been around the sun almost 60 times. So I've got a lot to share. And by far, what I've come to learn, after all my studies and all the amazing people I've learned from, as the most important thing we can do as a human species for our own personal health, for the planet's health, and to make a more peaceful world, is to adopt a low-fat, whole food, plant-only lifestyle. No meat, no processed junk. We are designed to eat plants. No matter what our upbringing has taught us, no matter what the media is trying to sell us, no matter what some popular book is trying to make us convinced that with our ancestry, our design is 100% plant eating. And when we put the wrong food in our design, bad things happen. And what's happening is obvious. We have one of the most obese populations on planet Earth. Heart disease, our number one killer, is running rampant. Cancer, our number two killer, is catching up to heart disease very quickly. And it's all because we're putting the wrong food in our body. It's that simple, and I'm going to make it that simple for you. When you don't put the right fuel in the body, bad things happen. And with the animal fat and cholesterol, it's clogging up our arteries. And our arteries are getting clogged. There's a reason that, cholesterol-lowering drugs are the most prescribed drug on planet Earth. That's because we don't have a way to get rid of cholesterol. Our body makes all the cholesterol we need. But we're popping the cholesterol pills by the billions, trying to clear cholesterol out of our system that we don't have a design to get rid of. A true carnivore has enzymes to rid itself of cholesterol. We don't. Cholesterol only comes from animals. And cancer is growing like weeds because we weakened our immune system. We're putting all this unnatural food in our body, and our immune system can't handle it. And it breaks down, and it allows cancer to spread and grow and multiply. Stop the cause, you will stop the problem. And by changing our diet, we fix a lot of things. When we stop the demand for eating animals, industry stops producing them. And right now, over 70 billion land animals a year are killed for food, the food that we don't need. And those animals take more water, more food, use more land, create more waste, create more disease than any other industry on planet Earth. We do not need to eat animals, and the subsequent problem of eating animals is causing an industry that's producing so much suffering, so much pain, so much sickness. These animals are being artificially raised, artificially inseminated, and raised and killed by the billions. Over 10 million a year just in the United States alone every day. It's ridiculous. I believe with all my heart that future generations will look back on our generation in horror, wondering what we were thinking, what we were doing by eating all these animals. And because we were eating all these animals and killing all these innocent creatures, we were also killing ourselves. The animals were literally killing us from their grave. And we're doing all these incredible barbaric ways to treat this way of eating by cutting people's chests open to bypass their arteries, to clogged arteries from eating animals, by injecting poison down people's veins, trying to kill off the cancer that should never have grown in the first place because we shouldn't have been eating the wrong food for our design, cutting off body parts to get rid of cancers and diabetes and all these things that came from our animal-based diet that is not natural for human beings. So I put together a website called onesingleact.org, and it highlights all this information I'm sharing with you. I have tons of recipes, I have tons of science, I have tons of links to all the experts out there who are regularly changing people's health and people's destiny by changing their diet. Amazing doctors, and more doctors are getting on board with this message, and really this message goes out to all the doctors on planet Earth too. I know you were taught in medical school how to cut things off and prescribe pills, but you need to learn on your own the power of a plant-only lifestyle. It is the most important thing you will learn as being a doctor, is to learn about nutrition, or learn about plant-only nutrition. I have a lot of books for you to read on my website, onesingleact.org. On my website, the first page has 3 documentaries that I highly recommend people to watch. One is called Forks Over Knives, and it'll help you understand how important a plant-only lifestyle is for our personal health. Another is called Cowspiracy, which will help you understand what's going on planet Earth to create that food, that demand for animal food, and what it's doing to our planet. And the third one is called Earthlings, and Earthlings is an extremely hard one to watch because it shows what we're doing to all these poor innocent animals for the sake of food that we don't need. Now, speaking of Earthlings, the director of Earthlings and writer of Earthlings, a gentleman by the name of Sean Monson, he just came out with a new movie called Unity, and I love those 2 words, Earthlings and Unity. That's what we all are on planet Earth and in this universe. We are all one. We all share this planet. We all are a speck of dust in this universe. His latest movie called Unity is trying to point that out to us, that we are all here celebrating life, enjoying life, trying to live a loving life, and we don't need to go around killing. We don't need to kill each other, and we don't need to kill other animals for nutrition. We need to live a very light footprint on planet Earth, and we can do so by loving ourselves, not killing any other creature for health, or for power, or for greed, or for nutrition, and to go through our very short existence on this life with as light a footprint as possible. And that's by eating a whole food, low-fat, plant-only lifestyle. I can't get that straighter to you. The secret to our future on planet Earth, the secret to peace, the secret to health, the secret to a healthy environment, the fountain of youth, is a low-fat, whole food, plant-only lifestyle. I hope you spread this message to everyone you know. I hope you go out and study yourself. You'll see, like I said, books and documentaries and science and links to doctors on my website that will help you understand this. The food is abundant. I've never eaten so much more variety of food since I switched to a whole food, plant-only lifestyle. And trust me, I grew up eating standard American diet of meat and cheese, and I loved it. It's not like I didn't love the food, but I loved leaving a lighter footprint. I loved knowing that I'm not killing another living creature for my nutrition. I found out that protein comes from plants. I found out calcium comes from plants. I found out every nutrient, every vitamin, every mineral comes from plants. So when you switch to a whole food, plant-only lifestyle, for the first time in your life, you'll be getting all the nutrition you need and getting rid of food that's causing damage to your body. All right, I've rambled on long enough. I thank you for listening. Please share this message with everyone you know. onesingleact.org. I'll put the links to all those other videos and the trailers to those other videos below this video. So I'm sending this message to the universe through YouTube, through you, and I hope it reaches every single person on planet Earth. All right, thank you very much for listening. Think love, think peace, think health. Enjoy your day, enjoy every day, enjoy a long, disease-free, peaceful life.